Hey there. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. Hi, hi, hi. I hope this evening has been treating you well, and if it's not evening, I hope that your day, afternoon, or night has been treating you just as good. Hi, everyone. I'm stoked. I'm very excited. This whole day has been like a bunch of prep. Um, and I want to make sure I do good for you guys. I want to make sure I'm I meet your expectations. So hello everyone. I'll wait for probably a couple more minutes to gather myself, right? But hi. I'm I'm so excited. How is everybody, by the way? I want to hear. I don't want it to just be about me. I want this is a celebration of you guys as well. I will say, you know what? Forgive me for something. I didn't know this, but apparently YouTube did some internal diagnostics. Watching on the clock. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. YouTube's done some internal diagnostics, and so the cute little custom CSS that I had for my chat has actually just been completely removed and forced to be plain text. So until I can figure that out, I hope you guys can bear with me with just like the straight up YouTube pop out chat in the chat thing. And if it's too small for you, I'm so sorry. I will try my best to to find a solution first. Oh, thank you guys. YouTube issues. I know that was my first time, and raid notifications. Wow, no, that seems kind of important. Damn. New metal party. Oh, now that sounds exciting, Shirley. That sounds really fun. New metal's a really a genre that's near and dear to my heart. But yeah, I'm so glad you guys can bear with me on that regard. I'm very appreciative of that. But I don't know. How about we start? How about we get the show on the road, right? Yeah? Okay. Let's hop to it. So, let's start with the basics. A new introduction for anyone who's not familiar with me, which that's kind of crazy to think about. I feel like yeah. Okay, so about me. My name, Dulce, Spanish for candy, because I'm just that sweet. And, you have too much of me and I'll just leave you aching. Silly little thing. My age, I'm 23. Oh, no worries on the notifications. Don't even worry about that. I'm not expecting everyone to just pop in here. But yeah, thank you all for coming in if you're a little bit late. And I'll probably every, 10 minutes or so, I'll say hi to any newcomers. But yeah, thank you guys. Hi. My age is 23 as of today because August 9th is my birthday. And you're probably like, oh, was that on purpose? Was that, was that planned? No. Like last month, I got so antsy about my debut. Thank you so much. Thank you. Last month, I was so antsy about my debut. I was like, well, I'm not ready to do it just now. But if I do it after my birthday, no one's going to actually know about it. So, oh my God, that's my first time I've ever had a notification. Whoa, that scared me. Whoa, I didn't know I had that. Cool. Oh my God. Thank you guys. But yeah, I figured, if I was going to be celebrating myself, I'd want an audience. So, debut on my birthday makes anniversaries easier. Now, do people do streaming anniversaries or debut anniversaries? We could have two. One in April, one in August. My height is 172 centimeters, or in freedom units, that's 5'8". And in my heels, which are actually pretty big and chunky, because I like heights, it's 185 centimeters, or I think 6'1", in, yeah, tall. I make sure, even with the ponytail, I'm like really, really excited to do stuff that would show off my size. If if that's a little hint into the future. Yeah, I made sure that I was like, at least my real height's got to be legit, and I'll learn how to walk in heels that tall. I'll do it. You know, all the more easier to look down on people with, not in an egotistical way, just literally looking down at people. It's kind of fun for me. And my species, humanish. Let me explain that. As you can tell, as you might have noticed, tall woman says anything to me, I will bow to the ground. Oh, all right. So I wonder if that's a challenge. Human-ish is because, if you might have noticed, no lore introduction, no sort of video or comic or anything, and that is because Dulce as a concept happened way before I even knew what a VTuber was. Well, I might have known of like Kizuna, but like she's been around since 2020 and gone through a few iterations. And so lore was like never really in the plan. I plan on changing that. I do definitely want to come up with something. But for now, let's think of Dulce as sort of the physical manifestation of my concept artist's desires, maybe? If you've seen Cool World, which I might even do something like a watch along for. Cool World is kind of in the idea of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where there's the animated world and the real world, and the main character is an animator who has a character named Hollywood. And I was like, oh, how fucking cute would it be if I did something to that effect of like maybe even like a tulpa might be the right word, where Dulce is just, you know, character from way back when as far as creations go. So I thought that'd be cool. I forgot I have this. Okay, we're gonna utilize this. Occupation, mascot of Lasercut Legends. What does that mean? If you're not familiar, Lasercut Legends is kind of the whole reason I'm even doing this in the first place. It is the business that my husband Fen and I started way back when, and it kind of is just a way for me to have my own creative liberties and to let people see my stuff. So it's a mix of both my artwork, my friend Buster's artwork, who's been on the channel, I believe. If not, I'm gonna make them play with me. They want me to play Roblox, and quite frankly, I think I'm gonna do it. But yeah, Lasercut Legends, as the name implies, laser cut. So we do a lot of woodworking, or well, he does a lot of woodworking. We've dabbled into 3D filament printing, so think cosplay commissions for props. We just did a full set of armor for Anime Expo, which was really fun, really challenging, but we learned a lot, and it's really cool for me. Fashion game and Roblox. I know, Dress to Impress. I watched so many videos about it that I'm kind of just like, I hope I slay. Cool World was so different than what Bakshi wanted, sadly. It was originally supposed to be a horror noir about their half human, half-toon son who became a serial killer. I think I remember that. Oh, man. I gotta rewatch it. I'll totally do a watch-along. It is kind of ridiculous. Who's the actor? It's got like a famous actor. Leonardo DiCaprio's in it, I think, as like the detective who lives in the toon world, so if that piques your interest, I really recommend it. You know, I'm a sucker for a girl. I'm a sucker for a blonde. But yeah, so mascot of Lasercut Legends. I was designed to be the original mascot way back when in like 2020. I looked completely different. Maybe one day I'll go through all the design iterations, because this is like the 4th or 5th version. I love blondes too. I'm a sucker. I'm so weak. My Oshi marks. Bo, obviously. I mean, Brad Pitt. Okay, I kind of get actors confused, but you're right. You're totally right. Brad Pitt. Oh, he's gonna come up later. He's gonna get. You guys, he's gonna get brought up later for sure. But yeah, Oshi marks. We've got a bow for obvious reasons. I mean, who could guess that I have a bow? Blonde girls and boys make me go and say, yeah, I get it. Second Oshi mark, I call it raspado. I know it's shaved ice, snow cone, whichever. What is it? It's so good. It's so good. Easily, the easiest way into my heart is to give me a chicle raspado with lechera on top. You guys are teaming up against me. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna be a bloodbath when you guys finally visit, or when you guys finally meet. But yeah, I definitely recommend raspado. The chicle flavor, which is just bubble gum. Let's go. That's what I bubblegum with lechera on top. It's divine. It's something that you just can't get over. Once you've had it once, like it'll stay with you for sure. My color code, kind of hard to read, but I got you. DC61EC. Bubble gay. Oh my god. And that code is your leche. Oh my god. That's kind of silly. I like that. That's fun. Color code is based off of my skirt. You'll see it a little bit better later, but it's essentially the largest single color on my body. And I figured, you know, if you're going to be looking at me, you're probably looking at me from behind. So got to make sure the biggest asset is the most memorable. And my language is, okay, here we go. I'm fluent in English because I'm from America, but Spanish is where we struggle a little bit. My hair is not my big. No, I don't struggle with my lunges and my squats for nothing, man. Spanish ASMR. Oh well, let me actually get good at it first. Essentially, like, I'm first gen, soy primera generación. So, ¿qué significa eso? Significa que yo no puedo hablar español. Para nada. My grammar is awful. My spelling is awful. If you're texting me in Spanish, necesito tomar tiempo para leerlo. Like, I literally, I don't know anything. I'm so bad at it. And I do fully intend on becoming more fluent just because there's no reason for me not to be good at Spanish. Like, hello? Muy bonita, my R's are divine. Thank you. It's funny, I learned Spanish. You got the speed of a true Spanish. It's because I'm fucking nervous. God. I learned how to speak Spanish from mi abuelita. But mi abuelita, you can even hear it a little bit. She has a speech impediment, very slightly. So I learned Spanish with a speech impediment, essentially. So we're 50-50 on if I can actually say things correctly, but I think we're good. Moving on. My likes, dislikes, favorite animals, and favorite foods. I'm gonna try my best not to dilly-dally on every single little thing, but yeah, I've got a lot here. Art, obviously. If I didn't like art, I wouldn't even be here. I think every medium is fantastic. I personally dabble in digital. I'm trying to get into more 3D painting, not 3D like 3D sculpting, but definitely have a lot of stuff planned on that front. Always trying to get better. I have a whole ton of like educational books and anatomy things because I see it with everything I do for laser cut, where thickest Canadian accent when I produce anything on front. I can get it. I can understand that. I can imagine that. But I definitely see it every time I make something new for Laser Cut Legends, where I just get better, and then I look at my old stuff. I'm like, why did I print so many of that? I'm better now. I'm good. I'm him. Next up, we have bath bombs, because if there's one thing about me, I love my scented, indulgent goods. You know, best thing to do, you turn off the lights, you set up your tray for the bathtub, you've got your candles, you've got your entertainment, whether that be an iPad or a book, and you pop in your bath bombs. Give me $100, throw me in a Lush and say, deplete this as quick as possible. I'm in and out in 5 minutes. It's everything to me. Warm, cozy smells. Yes, I love vanillas. I love lavender. I don't really go towards the citrusy scents in a bath bomb. I like that more in body washes. But Never tried one. I keep meaning to. Oh, I hope you. I seriously think that it's one of the best things people can do. If not a bathtub, I had to do. I do this when I'm sick. Usually, I get like a menthol one. But there's shower tabs where the steam of the shower will sort of very slowly disintegrate the little tabs, and it brings up like a really nice aroma. I tend to go for more fruity stuff in my day to day, especially if I'm, if I'm in my if I'm like with my family and stuff, I'll just bring in a shower tab. But yeah, I totally recommend it. You can get a whole bag for not that much, really. If you don't mind only really having like single use stuff, because I cut up my bath bombs. That's another thing I recommend that people do. I cut up my bath bombs with like a knife, and then I'll just slowly use them so they last a little bit longer. And the scent is potent anyway, so I don't feel like I'm losing out on anything. Shower steamers, the eucalyptus ones. Yes, eucalyptus is so good. I personally can't use them because I have pets, but eucalyptus, before I had cats, I should say specifically, so good. So nice. You just can't use it with pets, unfortunately. Cosplaying the likes. Yeah, you guys saw my Twitter. Cosplay's fun for me. I'm not like a professional. I've been doing it for a long time. I think we're going on 11 years now, but not really. I'm not really anywhere to like a insane, like, oh my god, how'd you make that level? I think I'm like, I just blew my own mind with the Beta wig that I did for San Diego Comic-Con, so we're getting there. I'm working on some current stuff for a convention at the end of the month, so I'm gonna try and knock that out. Musicals I'll go into specifically a little bit later. I think it's even like, yeah, it's the next slide, but I've got a ton of musicals that I think are like formative, or I heard them once and my life changed. Thank you guys for the compliments on the wig. I trust that I needed the win. My last couple attempts at costumes have been less than fantastic. Fen is on here because, of course, Fen is on here. If I didn't like him, I wouldn't have married him. But yeah, without him, a lot of this would not have happened. I don't think I'd even be streaming if it wasn't for him. He's been able to supply me and fund a whole bunch of my stuff. I mean, my PC, he surprised me for my birthday with an actual like the live 2D model, and then getting it animated. My monitors, I mean, everything's been funded by him. So husband number, hey, it's for the most part alphabetical order, and that is my excuse. None of this is that, except for foods maybe, but a lot of this is I just threw it into like an alphabetical sorter. But yeah, without Fen, I mean, none of this would have happened. So kudos to him, because he indulges my every you guys are so silly. He indulges my every whim for sure. Podcasts, I have an eclectic taste regarding podcasts. We've got the horror film stuff, so Dead Meat, Nightmare on Film Street, and then we get into like sciencey shit like Smologies and Science Versus. I used to listen to, oh my god, you know what, no, the name escapes me, but there is this one where they had like a tech troubleshooting segment every so often. They went under, but they were like my everything. My roaster with the flames of love that burn in your heart. I hope someone throws an ice cube on you, Sticks. Ugh. But yeah, there's those. We've got Noel Miller with his, I think, Channel 4 or something along those lines. Tiny Meat Gang, before I got into VTubers, was like my everything. And now that we're back to just... Okay, God. Now that we're back to just Noah Miller, I will be tuning back in because he is so silly. He is, I mean, not to beat a dead horse, but 5'6" man with facial hair, bonus if he's Filipino. Ooh, I'm sold. I'm weak in the knees. We've got sunbathing next, and I know this seems like a really strange one to pair right above. I'm sorry, horse! Not that horse. You're an immortal horse. You're there forever. Sunbathing and vampires are like so silly to look at one after the other. But I live in California, and let me tell you, it's an art to make sure your tan lines don't fuck up. I mean, setting out the floaties. We've got a heated pool, so I'm able to just lay there, and I have like I just lay. I've got my speakers playing, and it is the most heavenly thing. Just don't fall asleep, because then you're gonna end up with silly little uneven tans because I fell asleep at the beach. And guys, I was like 50% roasted, and I was not 50% on the front or the back. I'm talking left and right. One bikini top is like a defined line, and the other one is like nice in gradients. So I need to fix that. ASAP. Hey, it's better than a couple years ago where I fell asleep and my top was crooked, and so I had a deep V that just veered off to one side, and I couldn't wear anything that was strapless or sleeveless for so long. Vampires are I won't go too detailed into this, but I've got a bunch of books. I love watching movies. I'm so normal about them, for sure. Yeah, no, we'll absolutely be watching a bunch of vampire movies, for sure. Castlevania. That's on the next slide. Don't you worry. That gets brought up as well. Dislikes. Small but important. If you need to know about me. Sleep paralysis. Sucks. I have insomnia. I take meds for it, but sleep paralysis is something that I've had since I was literally a teenager. I was like 12. My first sleep paralysis demon, you guys are gonna laugh at me. Slender Man? Genuinely, Slender Man was in my fucking room in the corner, and since then, I've been getting it like at least once a week, which does suck, but it's who I shakes your bed in nightmare. Shut up! Shut the You stop. Oh my god, no. You guys are ridiculous. Hey, at least Slender Man is like hot now. I was on Tumblr. I was on Quotev. That's how you know I was an OG creepypasta fan. I was on well, not OG, like that's 2000s, but I was taking personality quizzes on Quotev. Don't look at me like that. You know he's hot. You got, I know we just said that shit about 5'6", but like sometimes, you know, the faceless stuff overacts it. And the tentacles. Anyway, pulp is bad. I should not be chewing my drink. Same thing with muddled berries in martinis and cocktail. Why am I chewing? Why am I chewing? Jeff the Killer Girly. Maybe I was. Maybe I was watching the multi-editor stuff on YouTube to like Jeffree Star songs, and maybe a lot of stuff on my current playlist for redacted activities might have maybe been from that era of YouTube. Who can say? Anyway, spiders are fucked up. Spiders, I have arachnophobia. I have like most bug phobias, truly. But I have an exception. Spider women. Spider women get the pass. Not all of them. Quite a few scare me. Like the So What I'm a Spider in her elevated form scare the shit out of me. But if we're talking, you know, the couple Transformers that are spider inspired, there's that one spider bitch from Monster Musume. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Our playlist did have like, yeah, I stopped counting once I got over. Yeah. I'm gonna move on for my own sake. My favorite animals: bats, cats, corvids, including crows, ravens, and I said corvids specifically because I bet there's others that I like, but I didn't want to name them all. Hummingbirds and rays. I'm not picky. Stingrays and manta rays are adorable. I think they're so cute. I always have to touch them when we go to the aquarium. It's like mandatory that I touch them. They're so pretty. They're so cute. I love them. They do have the smiles. They're so fucking cute. Oh, and they love being pet. They're just little puppies. I love them. They're so sweet. Okay, I have like plushies of them and everything. Oh, so cute. My favorite foods. So we're gonna start with the normal shit, and then we get a little unhinged, and I'm so sorry. Asada tacos, obviously. Who would I be if I wasn't into asada tacos? Filet mignon. I was medium rare for most of my life, and I think I'm a medium girl. No, not medium. No, I think I'm a rare girl now. It's really, really good. Raspado, as I've mentioned before. Chicle flavoring with the lechera on top. Fucking divine. Creme brulee is something I just started eating kind of recently, like within the past couple years. And I do absolutely judge I judge a restaurant on how their creme brulee tastes, because sometimes you guys leave them, they're so hot. Why are they hot at the bottom? Why are they warm? They should be cold. They should be cold. Now this mess, and I'm gonna try and move a little bit out of the way just so you can really try and take this in, and I want you to try and process this shit. A Baskin Robbins cotton candy and Coke/Pepsi freeze. What the fuck is that? That is a mix of like a couple scoops of the cotton candy and whatever brown drink they have, whether it be a cola or a Pepsi. It's been Pepsi most recently, but yeah, they are. The custard is runny and it's fucked up. I mean, I fucked up my own creme brulee before. I both undercooked it and curdled it. I have no fucking clue how that happened. But some of these dishes be hot as hell, and I don't understand why. But anyway, yeah, the freeze tastes so strange, and I have no idea how to describe the flavoring, but it's just so yummy. It's so good. It's really good. Favorites. And now this one is a lot. Now I'm gonna really, really try and be good and not talk about every single one, but Western media, a lot of these are musicals, and I'll try and give like a brief synopsis for each. 36 questions. Oh, yeah, no, I have no idea. I have a too much gene, for sure. 36 Questions is a podcast style musical. One of the songs, for the record, went like viral on TikTok, so now a bunch of other people are finding it. Let's go! So good. Some of these also, I should say, some of these are straight up like, oh, that's why she's the way that she is. Okay, that's an explanation for sure. America's Next Top Model is like a Tyra Banks modeling competition show. Bring It On is a cheerleading movie that absolutely affected my idea of what's attractive or not. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, fucking amazing. I need to rewatch it, but I know I'm gonna get pissed off watching Xander and Willow just completely disregard Buffy and her feelings. But then we get to where Spike is introduced, and I'm gonna start blushing. Teehee. Bring It On is so good. I didn't even know that there were sequels until like way later, because I'd only ever seen the first one. It's trashy, it's stupid, it's so good. It's so fucking good. I still have a lot of, like, I can't listen to Hey Mickey, You're So Fine without thinking about it. It's that important. Castlevania, Netflix Castlevania, so fucking good. My favorite seasons were 1 and 2. Nothing against Nocturne, nothing at all against Nocturne, but I'm just waiting for more stuff from them. More stuff from it to sort of make an opinion, but yeah. Castlevania is fucking amazing. Disney. I'm a Disney adult. I'm sorry. Is it a surprise? Is it any surprise that I'm a Disney adult? I think I went to the park last year like at least once a month. Yeah. At least once a month. Girls Next Door is like a Playboy reality TV show. And then they had It's so good. Absolutely everyone should watch Castlevania if you haven't, or if you have, rewatch it. Trevor Belmont and Alucard, I mean, ooh, so fine. Dracula, so fine. Grease. Oh yeah, so Girls Next Door, it had a spin-off that was like Hendra's life or whatever the hell. Grease is another one where it's like I watched that as a kid and then it became like a top 5 movie instantly. I cosplayed, it was Halloween. I dressed up as Sandy at the end of the movie, like fully the motto jacket, the off-the-shoulder top with the leather pants, and now I kind of want to redo it because I think that I've kind of grown into the assets necessary for that, so I want to redo that costume. Hadestown, really good. I'm so lucky I got to see Hadestown live in LA. It was so fucking... I cried like a bitch. It's so sad. I don't care. It's so good, though. You can see that. I'm not gonna say that out loud. You can see that. You can see... Yeah. Horror movies is kind of a funny one. I have not seen most important classics. I'm talking Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Exorcist. Haven't seen those. You want to know what I have seen? Necromantic? Who sees Necromantic and then doesn't watch the other horror movie classics? This bitch. I just saw Jurassic Park like a couple weeks ago for the first time ever. Honestly, I think a lot of the shit I need to do, I need to just sit down and like marathon the bare minimum movies that people should watch, for sure. But then we have Interview with the Vampire. An Interview is so good. I love Interview. I'm talking about the movie in specific. I have not seen the new... I haven't seen it. I think it's coming to Netflix, so I was just waiting for that because we don't have AMC. But that and then the Witch spinoff from her other series, I would definitely want to check them out. I'm so excited. But Interview with the Vampire, I mean, I'm so sorry. I know people were talking shit about Tom Cruise in the blonde wig, but he is so hot. I don't care. He's so hot in that wig. I don't care that the movie is like hating. It's a stage musical. Are you kidding? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Well, now I know what I'm gonna fucking do soon. Holy shit. I've only got the book. I got the book as a gift, so I'm making my way through it. Yeah, no, I don't find him attractive anywhere else either. I've seen one Mission Impossible movie, and he's not, but he is so sexy in Interview with the Vampire for sure. And then, okay, this one's a mouthful, but the musical version of the War of the Worlds, it's like an album on Spotify, and it's so good. It's damn near almost a no skip. It gave you nightmares. I think I remember you telling me about this. Yeah, it's the sound that they use to represent the Martians, because it's like a Martians invade Earth story. It's also the only adaptation of the story that I'm aware of. I've not seen the movie. I've not seen the radio. I think there was a radio version that's like an infamous thing for, you know, some like crazy myths, but yeah, the radio play, I have not heard that one, but the musical, oh my god, it's so good. Why am I crying over a boat? Why am I crying? R.I.P. Thunderchild. I legitimately get teary-eyed when I hear Thunderchild. But I really totally, I mean, it's a full road trip story for sure. Damn near no skips. That's how a couple of these are like. Next is Razia's Shadow, which is, I don't even remember how I found it, but it's another like audio musical. I guess a couple of these are like that. Just they're more accessible if you don't need to watch anything. But Razia's Shadow is so good. It's got a whole bunch of different bands. We've got Brendan Urie. What? No, Panic at the Disco. Well, yeah, him. I think there's like Say Anything at one point, which introduced me to Say Anything, and there's a whole bunch of other it introduced me to a whole bunch of people. The actual like thing itself, it was my senior quote. I forgot it, but it was my actual senior quote in high school of just the something of love will rescue and restore you to any scope, something like that. And yeah, my inspirational yearbook quote was from a fucking musical. Next is Repo. I love Repo. I know Repo and Devil's Carnival. There's like a lot of stuff happening with the back, not the back. What am I saying? Like the producers and the directors. And I know that it's very controversial, but like it's so formative. I mean that I love Repo so much. I have a blind bag art print next to me because I mean, she's a cause plan as far as just her design is gorgeous. Yes, Anthony Giles, or not Anthony Giles, Anthony Stewart, I think is his name. Am I saying that right? Or am I thinking of a totally wrong guy? I literally only know him as Giles from Buffy, but yes, it's so good. It's so good. The only one I skip is 17 because who the fuck thought 17 was going to be a good idea? It's annoying. I don't like Shiloh. There are something I have thoughts about it, but yeah, I totally love it. Next, yeah, Anthony Stewart Head. There we go. Devil's Carnival. I remember it used to be on YouTube, so I was watching that. Same thing with Repo. It was just like on YouTube, so I made everyone watch it. And then Alleluia came out, and I saw that in theater, dressed up to where I met Emily Autumn, Jimmy Urine, Anthony Pascal. I forgot the dude who plays the greaser boy, and then whoever is Jimmy Urine's partner in the interrogation scene. But I have like photos of that night with me. I was a fucking kid all dressed up, but it was so cool to see. And then I think it's Dead in the Water, but my favorite. Frog and the Scorpion. You know what? That one was my favorite song, but I think the Painted Dolls song. Oh my god, the song escaped. Well, okay, we might be talking about the same thing because I know that when he's serenading the frog on the spinning thing, that's. I'm having a stroke. I'm like mixing songs together, but. Yes, the Emily Autumn scene. That's my favorite. Prick Goes the Scorpion's Tail. That's what it's called. I love the way her vocals and I love her. I love her so much. That and then in the song in the sequel, I think it's all in German or something, but that I think is also one of my favorite songs. I just love her music. It's so good. But yeah, Devil's Carnival, really good. Protomen album, and this is funny, it's the Protomen album by the Protomen, like it's the same name. It's based on Mega Man, and I don't know shit about Mega Man, but yeah, really fucking good. Really fucking recommend that one. Damn near no skips. Transformers. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it, but that was one of my first fandoms I think ever in the world. Transformers and Phantom of the Opera, the 2004 I think it is. I know it's bad. I know it's not a good adaptation. I know people always talk shit about Gerard Butler singing, but I love it, okay? It's near and dear to my fucking heart. Let me hurry up for you guys, but anime manga. We got Chainsaw Man, which I was caught up for a little bit in part 2. Crossplay Love, Otaku, X-Punk is like cross-dress, like they're two students who are both cross-dressers and they're in love with each other's persona, but they don't know that yet. I actually own this physically. Like I'm currently up to date in the translations and I don't want to read ahead. Dangers in My Heart is a really cute show. I think it's on High Dive. Really, really cute. Dungeon Menshi, fucking awesome. I need to read it because I love it. I love Dungeon Menshi so much. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Really, really, really fucking good. I've seen it a couple times. Greedling is my everything. Frieren was just a nice show. It was very, very calm. Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill was one of my very first anime ever, and you can tell I cosplayed it at I think Anime Expo. I cosplayed at Anime Expo. It was really fun. I should not have been watching it, but it was fucking awesome. My dress up darling, super cute. I have a Marin standee, and then behind me I have a scale figure of Marin that I just got at Comic-Con. I love the show. I'm caught up to the manga, like the scan translations. How do you say? Yeah, those. Spy X Family, really cute. I was mildly caught up. I think I'm like 30 something chapters behind, so not too bad. So En Soap is so cute. It's a romance story about these two people who work at a soap company, and the woman has hyperhidrosis and the man has a scent fetish. So it's really cute. It's really, really cute. And then Toleban Hanako-kun. I'm kind of mildly caught up. It's only one chapter a month, so I don't think I'm like too far behind. And then games. Yeah, Sweat and Soap. I think it's really cute. It's fully completed, and the relationship, like, you're never like pissed off at the relationship. It's really, really cute. I totally recommend it if you want some like feel good stuff with realistic, but not, you know, you're not pulling your hair out at all of the conflicts. I really like it. Games. This is so Atlas the Madness Returns. I have not played myself, but I watched like a million playthroughs and analysis videos. Same thing applies to Rule of Rose, where I've not played it myself, mind you, because no one can fucking get the bitch. It's like $800 for a copy, but the stories of those two are so good. I think another one where it's like I went to a costume birthday party and I dressed up as Alice. I still have the photo. Fucking hell. And Bayonetta 1 and 2, Borderlands 1.5 and 2. We don't talk about the third installment of the games because some stuff is, you know, they make choices, and I'm not going to spoil it because Bayonetta 2 is like kind of recent, or Bayonetta 3. But stop introducing new characters for us to dislike and then be forced to accept them as new protagonists. That's all I'm going to say. Hades. I love Hades. It's kind of the only reason I still have a Switch. Yeah, Rule of Rose is like really fucking hard to get. Totally hard to get. Hades, fucking amazing game. Liza P. I'm not good at it, but I have fun playing it. I'm not good at it though. Skullgirls Mobile, Twisted Wonderland, and New Garni are, I think, like all gacha. Like technically Skullgirls is a gacha, but we've got a fighting game, mobile, and specifically because I've never owned the full version. Twisted Wonderland is that Disney Aniplex collaboration with the Yana Tobosa. You know what filter lots of, yeah, I couldn't do Viola. Playing as her was really hard because it's like the exact opposite as Bayo. It's just the play style was super difficult. And yeah, New Carney, I'm staring at Quincy right now, and I got a standee of him, and he is disheveled, and I love it. Favorites. Okay, now this one, I'm only gonna go through it once because I know there's a lot, and I fucking dilly-dallied. We got Barely Human, Amanda Palmer, Atlas, Avril Lavigne, Aisha Erotica, Black Diamond, Black Veil Brides, Breaking Benjamin, Bring Me the Horizon, Britney Spears, Chapel Roan, Chase Icon, Chase Petra, Chloe Moriando, Chrissy Chapleca. I don't know how she says that. Christian Death, Darwin Deeds, Davy Suicide, Depeche Mode, Dessa, Dreamcatcher, Dresden Dolls, Egg with a bunch of katakana that I don't know how to pronounce, Ime, Falling Universe, Fangbanger, Janet Torturers, Ghost, Gina Young, Hey Violet, Hollywood Undead, IMAX, Icon for Hire, Kesha, Kikuo, Lady Gaga, Left at London, Love Sad Kid, Marina and the Diamonds, Megan Thee Stallion, Melanie Martinez, Mi Sobrino Memo, Mindless Self-Indulgence, Mitski, Mother, Motionless in White, Muse, MXM Tune, My Chemical Romance, Neo, Nightclub, New Me, Pink, Panic at the Disco, Penelope Scratch, Pierce the Veil, Pink Panther S, Pink Shift, Rio Romeo, Searle, Say Anything, Seether, Set It Off, Schaefer James, She Wants Revenge, Sim, Slater, Sleeping with Sirens, Sophie, Soft Boiled Egg, Steam Powered Giraffe, Teddy Lloyd, Tessa Violet, The Cure, The Offspring, 3 Days Grace, Twin Temple, Tyler the Creator, Voltaire, Will Stetson, and Will Wood. Okay. A lot. A lot of this stuff is like, I was a teenager when I found them, but yeah, okay. All Stars. Is that what it says? Thank you. I know I like their music, but I've never actually like looked up how to pronounce it. I need a water break after that. Give me a second. Oh man. Let's move on, shall we? Damn. Guys, we're not even halfway. I gotta hurry the fuck up. Oh shit, I forgot this was next. Okay. Explanation. I figured if you're gonna get to know me, if you need to care about me at all, you need to know what I'm about. And what I'm about are these bitches. Think of this as like mildly a kin list, pretty much. Marcille from Dungeon Menchie, Vriska from Homestuck, Eliza and Valentine from Skullgirls, Megara from Hades, Panty, Scanty, and Knee Socks from Panty and Stocking. Stocking is not on here because I think she's overrated. And I know that's controversial, and I know I'm in the minority, but Panty's just funnier. I relate to her way more. I'm sorry. Darkness, Best Girl from Konosuba, and then these two are Transformers characters. Arachnid. You can kind of see her there, but okay. I have to explain real quick. Transformers Prime Arachnid is inspired by Transformers Animated Black Arachnia, who is inspired by Beast Wars Black Arachnia, but she's her own continuity because she is just Elita 1 with organic fuckery, and that's why she's a spider. She's not blonde or toxic enough. Yeah! I love her. She's such a bitch. And I can't help but watch it and be like, oh, she's just like me for real. My mask losers. Oh, this is fucking embarrassing. This page hurts. This page hurts a lot. Everyone here is a loser for a different reason. We have Knockout, Transformers Prime Knockout. He's a loser because his husband died. We have Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He's a loser because he's British and took way too fucking long to get with Buffy, and then he blew it in the end, and a whole bunch of other things. Gavis Battle from Hollow Stars. Self-explanatory as far as he's a loser because he lost his husband. How is your husband murdered by a human? Skill issue. Vanta Crowbringer from Niji Sanji. He just kind of is a goofball in that regard. Malleus Draconia. You're so fucking stupid. He's so dumb. I have multiple ethas of him. I've got shrines of him. He is so socially inept. He's like, I don't want my best friend to leave this island. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the whole island in a goddamn coma. He's fucking stupid. We have Laios, and he's not a loser by his own fault. I think he's just misunderstood. Fucking hell, I hate this corner. I hate this wall so much. Cobra Commander. Yeah, you try being 6 and realizing like, oh shit, I have a thing for guys without masks. And then he has a fucked up voice and go, oh shit, now I have a thing for guys with a fucked up voice. And then you get a little older and you're like, oh shit, Stingray from Super Jail's kind of hot because he's got a fucked up mask and he's just Cobra Commander. Where he's just fucking, their plans get thwarted, all the fucking... Yeah. I've got a thing for losers. Mask winners. This one's really good. This one's important to me. We have Uzi Tengen from Demon Slayer. I'm so glad he exists. He's amazing. We have a Shalfen Shal from Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, I think it's called. He's just Malleus, but a winner, I think. Quincy, like I mentioned, from New Carnival. And I've got a thing. Hold on, let me go back. Shoulder pet. There's a theme here. We got Greedling from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Alucard and Trevor Belmont from Castlevania, We have my man Senshi. I'm censoring him. No, I have his balls out here. You have to see his balls. No, wait, I care this much. You have to see his balls, man. They're important to me. And then, oh, fuck. He's covered. No, I didn't realize how covered he was, but yeah, we got this boy. We got this. Ooh, what a man, right? Oh, shit. All right. I think that's enough of that, but there's your idea of characters that are so vital to my existence that you have to be prepared. You got to know about them. Next up for hashtag, something a lot more simple and relatable. We have our general tag, which is Dulce VT, art Dulce Sketch, my NSFW tag, which is Lu Dulce. My live is Dulce Live. Meme, Dulce Entertain. Thumbnails, Dulce Nails. Assets are Dulcets. Clips would be Dulce Clips. And I don't actually have a fan name in place. Kind of currently just because I don't know. Like, I'm a Gyaru, but there's not much. Like, that's just a visual indicator in the music I listen to. But there's so many different ways I could go. I think really earlier, which was like a leche fan. You guys are my little milk bags? That's bad. That's not good. That's not great. We'll figure it out for sure. But yeah, it's not like a high priority for me or anything. I just thought it'd be something that I'd want to figure out in the future. Milk bag, yeah, no, I know it's bad. But hey, I mean, part of a daily nutritious meal, right? Sometimes your milk comes in plastic bags. Little pot. Lechugas? Like my lettuce? I mean, I do fuck with lettuce. Lettuce kind of fucking good. But yeah, that's in the cards. We'll figure it out eventually. I'm not gonna force it tonight. This shit. Okay, model showcase time. It's not like it's your first time seeing me, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to want to show off. Candy Queens and King. That does sound kind of cute. I like that. I definitely think playing into the sugar aspect is really cute. I just don't want to be like desserts, you know? Because I said it before, but Dulce is kind of named that because of how strippers are named shit like candy and honey and baby and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Sugar bit. Guys, do we fuck with sugar babies? Do we fuck with that? I'm not gonna force it, but do we fuck with sugar babies? Oh my god, that's fucking funny as shit. Okay. I think for the foreseeable future, anyone, they're gonna be sugar babies. That's fucking funny as shit. I love that so much. I love that. Let me make sure I know who got that. Buster? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Buster. Sugar babies. That's fucking crazy. All right, I'll fuck with it though. How about we get this model showcase started, huh? This is gonna be a little silly. I know you can see me. I know. Let's start down here. Let's start at the bottom. Cute, right? I figured boots, knee socks, or leg warmers, knee socks. I think they're like loose socks. It's fine. That's so cute. I love the rigging that my papa did on this. We've got my fishnets. Very, very important. Don't ask why there's only one. I don't even know where I was going with that. I just thought it was nice to have an asymmetrical design. We come up here and we've got my skirt, you know, my largest swath of color. My little slit coming up. Very risque, scandalous of me. And zoom in a little, we get to my nails, my scrunchie, my bangles, belt. I don't want to cover you guys. We've got my belt, super shiny, and you know, the most important bit, of course. Hey Hey there. I don't know. I mean, I think there's just no particular reason why you guys should really put a lot of emphasis on this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. And yeah, we've got like a semi boob window because I've got my mesh overlay, my mesh kind of like shrug bolero thing with my necklace. And hey, hi. I'm fucking big as hell. I don't need to be that big. But hi, so this is me. Super cute. And I've got a couple expressions I can go through. I don't use them too often just because if I'm in the heat of the moment, there's stuff to do, but we got hard eyes, very important. I should have been using these during the character section, because when I tell you, I was legitimately blushing. I was legit blushing during the mask losers part. I'm so easy, y'all. We've got that. I know, I love the hard eyes. I think they're so cute. We've got angry. Kind of cute of a pout. Very, not getting my way. Sad. Really fun. And I can actually mix a lot of these, but I'll show that after the fact. We have our sad face, crying. Spiral eyes, I think, are really fun. Just if I'm confused. If I'm fucking confused. I like using that one. I think I use that a lot during the little bit to the left stream. That shit was hard. Guys, I'm not smart. I'm dumb as rocks. That shit was hard. Yeah, the spirals do spin. Or at least they wiggle. So it's nice to have that detail. We have sweat. If I'm nervous, I'm like, oh shit. Oh, yeah, and then dark eyes, which is sort of the highlight. I like actually pairing this with sparkle or spiral, so it shows up a little more. But a lot of these actually do. Yeah, I love my bow. I think it's so cute. A lot of these do actually overlap, so I can be angry and sad, a very specific emotion. Kind of more of an upset. Oh, Yandere dark eyes, I guess. Yeah, I don't have that the like shadow, but does that work? Nah. We'll play around with it for sure. Yeah, hard eyes. Can I be sad in hard eyes? Ooh. Did I just DIY in a hangout? I'm so sorry. Did I just DIY in a hangout? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it again though. Oh shit! I need to stop, okay? Let me get back into place here. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's continue. We're almost done. Oh my goodness. I'd be fucking laughing. I'm not even looking at where my fingers are anymore. Okay. Here we go. Final run. Just a couple more to go, guys. A couple more to go. Stream plans. All right. Art streams. This, in specifically when I say, I mean, like, reflecting from my iPad, since I do use Procreate to draw. OBS doesn't really like the reflecting app that I use, which is funny because Discord does. So how do you as Discord do something better than OBS? That feels kind of unheard of, but yeah. ASMR is something I know not everyone's into it, and I can respect that. I personally listen to it nearly daily. There's a bunch of different things that I enjoy. I like a lot of just kind of speaking, whispering different physical objects and stuff. So I do want to dabble in that. I know I've got my eyes on those binaural mics. I think those are really fun. I just got some items from Buster for like, if I were to do hand cam stuff, I think that would be nice to have like the visual interest. So I've got that in the back burner for when I finally do hand cams. And I'm thinking stuff like, you know, sewing cosplays would be way too loud, but if I'm doing maybe prop work or cutting out some fabric and stuff, shit that, you know, isn't just going to be too tedious. I think stuff that where I can just turn my brain off, do the task, and just chat. I think that would be fun. And tabletop games. So funny, Fen back in high school got me into Dungeons and Dragons, where my first character was a tiefling monk, and his was a dragonborn barbarian, I believe. And fast forward to now, he's getting me into Age of Sigmar, like Warhammer Age of Sigmar. And we didn't change. He still got his dragonborn barbarian in the way of a Croxigor Warspawn, and I still got my demonic characters with my demonettes. So, and add that to the shit of like miscellaneous hand cams where I want to get into painting. I don't know if I'll do the assembly on stream just yet. I think I want to wait till I'm, you know, nice and practiced regarding those things, but I do have some supplies, and it's something that I want to get into, where he is going to be planning some sort of one-shot campaigns, tabletop. I think there's a couple other games that he was thinking of, so I definitely will be. I just want to paint. He wants to play games. I think it works out that I'll do his armies and stuff. I can go through an army real quick. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah. Lots of stuff in the hand cam department, and painting and assemblies and tabletop stuff. I think that would be really cute. Watch alongs, another thing where I've just got a list of stuff where I know I liked it and I kind of want to know what other people would like, and it's way easier in my mind than asking someone to do it out of the goodness of their heart. An army of dudes is no, not at all. Especially if they're scalies. Are you kidding me? You saw Godzilla on there. You know me. Anyway, karaoke. Karaoke is something that that'll definitely be a milestone, I think. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like a good 5, 6, 7 on a really, really good day as far as my singing capabilities. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna embarrass myself in front of countless people. I mean, I've done it in karaoke bars. I've done it at conventions. What's streaming? What's the difference? I don't think there's much, so I do want to do karaoke stuff. But I also want to get a coach. I think that's in the cards. I've been saying it for so long. I legitimately want to get a singing coach so that I could do some cool stuff down here. And last thing, redacted. What's redacted? Redacted is stuff that is in the back burner right now. That is being karaoke when you say, oh yeah, I hope you're ready. I hope you're fucking prepared, because I'm a menace. I'm a tone deaf. I can't hold a note for shit. It's gonna be a bloodbath. but yes, so redacted. I have a Twitter account for that. I won't say the name here, but there is one. And if you care about it, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for stuff, because I might be doing some stuff. Maybe some I hesitate to even say what type of content, but accounts have been made, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna shut up. Long-term goals, anyway. Cover a song. Again, with the karaoke, as far as getting better at singing with an actual professional coach, I would love to cover a couple songs. I've got lists of stuff in my mind that I would love to do my own rendition of, just to show my gratitude. So I really like that. I really, really, really hope I can manage this. Ori song, kind of funny to think about because I don't have lore, but I was thinking more of just like making my own club hit. I think that would be fun. Join everyone that's not confident in singing. See, there you go. We've got the overachiever and me, and then we got like an actual good singer in Styx right there. Get monetized is on the agenda for sure. It's easier on YouTube, which is kind of why I started here, but eventually I do plan on dual streaming so I can hit Twitch affiliate or YouTube partner here. I'll figure that out. Give me a second and I'll figure out all the technology, because that shit is confusing as hell, and I'm just a girl. I don't know how to do things. My lore video, I will eventually have lore written now. I'm thinking maybe a comic, maybe an animation, who knows. But it is a goal to actually come up with a story for myself. Make dulce dakimakura. Who would I be if I didn't have one? Come on. I didn't even put it on here, but essentially like collaborating with apparel company or clothing stuff. Karaoke stream is a milestone. Yeah, I think it's like a great idea for milestones for sure. I hope it comes soon for you, so that I'm not first. I really like. I think they're so fun. I'm scared to do it in person, but it's fine. But yeah, dulce dakimakura. I would totally adore actually having stuff maybe commissioned, maybe like produced, who knows. I mean, I can always commission it myself, but it's a plan for sure. Have a 3D model made. I am looking into all of the technology needed. I'm looking at the sort of like infrared cameras. Well, I don't know if they're infrared cameras, but the stuff you put in the corners to sort of register you. I'm looking at how many sensors I would need to have more fluid tracking. It's in the plans. It's in the. I'm getting embarrassed because I'm thinking of all the things that I have planned for 3D, and it goes back to, like, I want to do workout streams where I do stuff, and you guys just watch me struggle to whatever. I have that. I have a whole bunch of fucking bullshit planned, and I'm thinking about it now, and I'm getting distracted. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this stuff. Get invited to a con. That one's kind of a long shot, but you know what? That's what long-term goals are for. We're gonna throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. And getting invited to a con is one. Either digitally, I will travel physically. I don't care. My goal is to get interesting enough that people will fucking actually want me at different locations. You know. Aim high. That's the rest of these. Collab with my Oshis. I'm not picky. I just think it'd be fucking amazing to actually be able to interact with the people that I look up to. Not even just corpo, but even indies. Like there's quite a few people that I just admire with my whole heart, and it would mean the world to me if I was able to actually, have conversations with these people and get to know them better. So I think that would be fucking awesome. And have a figure of me made. I collect scale figs, as I mentioned. I've got a couple, and having a scale fig of Dulce would be like my ultimate dream. I think, oh my god, I'm so excited I legit might, I need to learn Blender anyway. And I might, who knows, if I produce it myself, or if I get a company to come up to me and discuss that sort of thing, then I'm so down. But that's what we're here for. The goal is that I get famous and popular and people like me. Yeah, off-kai is something that I see so often, and yeah, that's the goal. I'm going to try my best to be interesting enough that people will actually want my presence or want to talk to me and stuff. Yeah. And I think we have our final slides coming up. We have my socials. You're already here on my YouTube, dulce_VT. I've got a Twitch account under the same name, and Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are all the same username. Thank God. I made them like ages ago, like years ago. I was like, I am not losing this shit. So we have Lasercut Legends for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and then my shop is lasercutlegends.com. We do have a new drop coming soon, just because we have the con upcoming and we want to make sure that people are actually able to see our catalog and what we're offering. But it would mean a lot to me if you at least check that out. No obligation to buy anything, but if you're going to the con, seeing stuff, at least swinging by at the website or something, that would be really nice. So I'd appreciate that. And final stuff, our credits. So I'm my own concept designer. Revealing the veil a little bit. I did my own concept art, and then I gave that art to Soirée Eve, So they're the model artist as far as the live 2D goes. That rigging went to Sagisawaria, or Vria, I think, on Twitter. My logo is by StefanusHendy, and I think it's so cute. I've got a whole bunch of different versions. My logo is so cute. My overlays are by Scrimsart. My starting screen is by Datavore. My stinger is Self Visuals, and my ending screen is TBYLO. I think they're so cute. I think they're so fucking cute. I'm so happy with everything. I think I chose some of the best people I could have for my first go, because I'm just so grateful for it. And I think with that, we're gonna come back over here. Hi. Thank you so much for everyone who's here, everyone who's come by. I'm warm as shit. Holy God. I'm so nervous. You guys don't even know. I was like, I've been in my office. A lot of cool yeah. I've got a whole bunch of toggles, which would be really exciting to try and remember to use more often in my mix. Now that I know I can kind of do in a hangout. I've got thumbnail ideas. I do. I'm sorry, but I do. But yeah, I mean, thank you guys so much for being here. Everyone who came by, who swing by, if you're seeing a VOD of this, I mean, holy shit, thank you guys so much. I'm so grateful for everyone who even said that they were going to be checking it out or trying their best, because I mean, yeah, this is something I feel like is very long overdue, because I was just so nervous. Hence why I started streaming just regularly in the first place. But yeah, I do really plan on doing this a lot more often. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'll have a scheduled tweet coming out, I think tomorrow morning. It'll be posted as far as the stuff for the rest of the week. There's only a couple more days left, but it's enough for you guys to be prepared in case you're in case you're so generous and would actually like to stop by. But after this, in just a little bit, we'll be playing Class of '09, because I've got so much energy and I need to fucking shoot it somewhere. So we're going into a game. Yeah, redacted. I've got stuff planned. Shocking no one. If I were to say the stuff, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, of course you would make that account with that, with those intentions." And the answer is yeah. You know, you just gotta support your small artists. I'm gonna shut up now. I think this was a great success. Thank you everyone for stopping by, who came by, who swung by, who's checking this out after the fact. Thank you all. Could not have done this without sweet friends to guide me and support me. Thank Fen for everything that he's done to provide as far as like the visuals and the technology and the supplies. I mean, again, none of this shit would have happened without him. So thank you so much, Fen. And yeah, I hope if you're sticking around for Class of '09 that I hope you enjoy yourself. And if you've got a dip, then I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day. But thank you. I love you all. You're all so sweet. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this official journey into into this kind of madness that is. But thank you guys. And thank you again for bearing with me on the chat, the visuals of chat. When I figure out a solution for custom CSS, then I will immediately try and implement it, because I spend so much time trying to figure out all the cute fonts and the sizing and the bold and the da-da-da-da-da, and on the day I needed it, it's gone and I'm devastated. But yeah, my fucking hell, my sugar babies, that's crazy. That's insane. Oh my god. I feel better knowing that that is not something I just tried to force upon you all. That you actually like it. I like that. I like that. This sugar baby is just so cute. Time to figure it out. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to actually getting to the rhythm of this, because it's something that I really want to do, and I felt so bad that I had to take like essentially 2 months of a break because of, you know, marriage, honeymoon, and then convention like immediately after was one after another. plus the commission for, you know, the full body armor. I mean, there was just so much happening. So it feels good to be back here and actually being able to play games. And I've got stuff in the works. I've got stuff planned. Like I said, we've got the convention at the end of the month, but there's other stuff in the way. In the way? On the way. On the way. There we go. I need a break. But thank you all so much for coming. I love you all. Thank you. And let's make this journey a wonderful, very pleasurable one. I'm gonna... Goodbye. I love you.